Okay, let's move on to Mountain Dew.
I gotta give it a C tier. It's too sweet for my taste.
What are you talking about, Barack? Mountain Dew is the fuel of champions. S tier all the way.
Sorry, Donnie, but I gotta side with Barack on this one. C tier for me, too.
Come on, guys. Mountain Dew is the best. It's got enough sugar to power a nuclear reactor.
Well, we know how much you love nuclear reactors, Donnie.
Yeah, and maybe if you had spent more time drinking Mountain Dew instead of tweeting, you wouldn't have lost the election.
Hey, I'll have you know that I got more votes than any Republican candidate in history.
Yeah, and more lawsuits, too.
You guys just can't appreciate greatness when you see it.
Sorry, Donnie, Mountain Dew just isn't cutting it for us.
Yeah, maybe try switching to decaf next time.
You know what, Joe? I'm not surprised you're giving everything a D tier. That's your average grade, isn't it?
At least I didn't have to buy my way into college.
And at least I can form complete sentences.
That's debatable.
All right, let's move on to Sprite.
Finally, a drink we can all agree on. S tier for me.
I'm with you on this one, Donnie. S tier for Sprite.
Yeah, I gotta give it an A tier. It's refreshing, but not quite on the same level as some other sodas.
Of course you would give it an A, Joe. You always give everything an A.
Hey, now, I have standards. I'm not just gonna give every drink an A tier.
Yeah, he's right. Remember when he gave that sparkling water an F just because it didn't have enough bubbles?
Hey, bubbles are important. That's why Sprite gets an A tier from me. It's got enough bubbles to make even a politician look lively.
I think Joe needs more Sprite. It might give him the energy to keep up with me.
Oh, I can keep up with you just fine, Donnie. It's not my fault that you're always bouncing off the walls like a kid who just had too much candy.
Sprite is definitely a winner in my book. It's a classic for a reason. All right, now let's move on to Monster Energy.
Ah, yes, the drink of champions.
More like the drink of frat boys and wannabe tough guys.
Hey now, Joe, don't knock it till you try it. Monster Energy gives you wings.
Gee, that's Red Bull, dumbass.
It's all the same for me. It's like drinking battery acid.
You guys just can't handle the energy. It takes a real man to handle the Taurin.
Oh, right. Because being a real man means pounding bull piss all day and night.
Well, it's better than being a soy latte drinking. Monster is the classic wife-beater drink.
Did he really just say that?
Wow, Donnie. That's a new low, even for you.
What? I'm just saying it like it is. Monster Energy is for real men, not soy boys.
All right, let's talk about those then. Soy lattes.
Soy lattes, who actually drinks that stuff?
Well, I hate to break it to you, Donnie, but soy lattes are pretty popular these days.
Oh, I'm sure they are, Joe. The Democrats must be very happy.
Actually, I have to admit, I enjoy a good soy latte every now and then.
But you do? Come on, Barack, you're black. You're supposed to be a man's man.
Donnie, you have no idea what you're talking about. A real man can enjoy a soy latte and still be tough as nails.
Sure, Joe. Keep telling yourself that.
Well, I'm giving it an A tier. There's nothing like a warm, frothy soy latte to start the day off, right?
Agreed. The combination of espresso and soy milk is simply divine.
I'll never understand you guys. But hey, to each their own, right?
All right, let's switch things up. How about we talk about ice cream next?
Ice cream? That's not a beverage, Joe. Stick to the topic.
Well, technically, it's a frozen beverage. Plus, who doesn't love a good ice cream cone on a hot summer day?
Yeah, I'm sure you and Hunter had plenty of ice cream on those hot summer days at Epstein's.
That's not fair, Donnie. You was there, too.
Okay, let's not go there. Let's just talk about ice cream.
Sorry, Obama, but we can't talk about ice cream. Ice cream isn't a beverage, it's a dessert. You should know that, Joe. I mean, are you getting senile?
I know what ice cream is, Donnie. And it's not just a dessert, it's a way of life.
Actually, I think Joe has a point, Donnie. If you let it melt enough, ice cream can become a beverage. It's all about perspective.
Oh, of course, you guys are geniuses. Maybe next you'll tell me that the election wasn't stolen and that the moon is made of cheese.
Donnie, you're being ridiculous. Ice cream is a treat that everyone loves. It's a shame that you can't appreciate the simple things in life.
Yeah, and maybe if you had taken some time to indulge in a nice bowl of ice cream, you wouldn't be so angry all the time.
Hey, I'm not angry. You guys are the crazy ones for thinking that ice cream is a beverage. It just shows how out of touch you really are.
Out of touch? Coming from the guy who said the pandemic was a hoax.
Yeah, sure. The only thing you have been touching is little kids, Joe.
Calm down, guys. Let's move on from this. How about we talk about Pepsi? It's a classic beverage that we can all agree on, right?
Sounds good to me, Barack.
Sorry, Barack. I only drink beverages that are A tier.
Come on, Donnie. You can't deny the refreshing taste of a cold Pepsi.
Pepsi is more like a C tier at best.
Wow, Donnie, you really know your stuff.
Of course I do. I have the best taste in everything.
Sure you do, Donnie. That's why you hired Stormy Daniels.
Hey, watch it, Joe. I won't tolerate your insults.
Okay, let's calm down, guys. Can we just enjoy a nice cold Pepsi together?
All right, enough about Pepsi. Let's talk about something that's truly refreshing. Orange juice.
Oh, great idea, Donnie. Let's talk about something that you know absolutely nothing about.
What's there not to know about orange juice, Joe? It's just a bunch of squeezed oranges. Even you could figure that out.
It's not that simple, Donnie. There are different kinds of oranges and different methods of juicing. And not all orange juice is created equal.
That's right. Some brands add a lot of sugar and other additives, while others are pure and natural.
Oh, here we go with the healthy stuff again. Can't we just enjoy a nice glass of OJ without worrying about all the details?
Says the man who thinks Diet Coke is a health drink.
Come on, guys, let's not turn this into another argument.
Diet Coke is a great choice, Joe. Believe me, I drink it all the time.
Yeah, well, I don't think drinking Diet Coke all the time is exactly the healthiest choice, Donnie.
Who said anything about being healthy? This is about taste, Joe, and let me tell you, there's nothing quite like the crisp, refreshing taste of a cold Diet Coke.
You know, Donnie, I used to be a Diet Coke fan myself, but then I switched to water, and I have to say, I feel a lot better.
Oh, congratulations, Mr. Healthy. I'm sure you're feeling great. But for us normal folks, Diet Coke is the way to go.
Normal folks. Donnie, you're a billionaire who eats fast food every day. I don't think you're exactly the picture of health.
Hey, I'll have you know that I'm in great shape. And besides, I don't need to take health advice from a guy who looks like Bernie Lomax.
All right, let's wrap this up, guys. It seems like we're not going to agree on the best beverage.
That's okay, Barack. It's always entertaining to see Donnie get worked up about something as simple as ice cream.
Hey, I'm not worked up. I just know what I like.
Of course, Donnie, but let's try to keep an open mind and appreciate different perspectives.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, we can all agree on one thing. We all love a good drink.
I guess you're right, Joe, but let's not forget that Diet Coke is the real A-tier beverage.